Hello and welcome back to Techno Search in YouTube channel. As we know that the RAM pricing is being affected, RAM is getting affected because of AI and stuff like that. And in that bit of a news, Sony is considering delaying the PlayStation 6 generation to 2029, while Nintendo could hike switch to pricing. According to reports, memory and storage chip shortage now impacting products outside of RAM storage and CPUs. Nintendo increasing pricing is a bad thing to see, but yeah, dealing PlayStation 6 to 2029 is indeed not so bad, because till now PlayStation 5 was launched in 2020 where there was pandemic and there was not enough supplies of PlayStation 5, and it feels like the PlayStation 5 generation has just been started. It has been a rocky generation, and dealing PlayStation 6 to 2029 just confirms that PlayStation 5 will be supported for a very long time, which is indeed good because of the PlayStation 5 that has been sold. Yeah, it has been sold better than PlayStation 4, but if PlayStation 5 can sustain for a very long time, we will get better games on PlayStation 5 generation, because it doesn't feel like we have major games on PlayStation 5. And regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 pricing increase, I don't feel it's a good move, but it is what it is. So if you want any of this, just go and buy PlayStation 5 or Nintendo Switch, because it might be affected in the future. Next up, we have some news and some good news regarding the next generation Ryzen 10,000 series, and HXL has tweeted out that it's going to be 6, 8, 10, 12, and you will think like what this is. So it is the configuration for the chiplet design, because Ryzen comes with a chiplet kind of a design. So the top one is for single chiplet, and if it comes with dual chiplet, where it has cores on those chiplets. So if it's a dual chiplet design, it comes with this kind of configuration. So there is 6 core, 8 core, 10 core and 12 core in a single chiplet, while there will be, if the CPU, which is mostly Ryzen 7, Ryzen 9, it comes with dual chiplet design, and it will come from like 16 cores, 20 cores and 24 cores. So the next generation of Ryzen going up in core count is indeed true, and it is going to be happening, as this just confirms it at this current point of time. So yeah, we should be excited regarding AMD going finally with more cores. Next up, AMD Zen 6 desktop Ryzen Olympic Reach is reportedly set to launch in 2027. Benchlife claims that the AMD Zen 6 desktop roadmap shifts, and Olympic Reach earliest will be 2027. So it's bad to see, because it was going to be, Zen 6 was going to be launched in 2026. Yeah, technically it will be launched in 2026, like by the end of 2026, early 2027 they might launch it, but the products will be available in 2027. So it looks bad, as Olympic Reach based on Zen 6 architecture is expected to continue using the AM5 platform, which is nice because AMD had kept its promise of using AM5 platform for a long time, till 2027 to be exact, and they are doing it taken literally. This would mean that the current AMD 800 series chipset motherboards could remain compatible. Whether that will actually be the case will likely depend on later confirmation. Olympic Reach is not expected to arrive before 2027 at the earliest, and AMD's AM5 socket has been in use since Zen 4 generation launched in 2023. And yep, we already knew like the Medusa Point is slated for 2027. Gorgon Point is slated to launch in 2026 along with it. According to this roadmap, where Zen 5 was launched in 2025, Zen 6 was slated to be launched in 2026, but it has been delayed to 2027, which is a bad thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Next up, we have some news which comes from Moore's Law is dead, and according to him, he was able to confirm that the Blackwell Titan is real and has been in testing since the first half of 2025. And Blackwell Titan is the same card we are rumored to hear, which is RTX 5090 Ti. And now, to be clear, I have no idea if it will launch, and I have no idea if the specs I'm about to tell you are still accurate, but someone I talked to who tested it last year confirmed the following: cut down GB202 with 5% more cores than RTX 1590. Standard TDP is 700 to 750 watts, but unlocked prototypes could hit 1000 watts. You literally need two power supplies to power this thing. At the same time, at the time, performance was averaging 10 times faster than RTX 1590, which is bad thing, because if you're supplying this GPU with 1000 watts, you will need like instant performance out of it, but maybe it is the limit. This person has to use two hands to hold it. It was massive. If you want to use two hands next generation, you need to buy a crane to put these GPUs in the cases. But yeah, and about it, based on the recent benchmarks of that MSI lighting set, I bet we could squeeze more out of it, maybe 15 to 20% total over the 1590 if it used faster memory and or received heavy binning. But yeah, it is regarding RTX 1590 Ti. And regarding NVIDIA CEO is said to unveil chips the world has never seen before at this year's GTC, likely pointing towards Rubin or the next generation Feynman AI lineup. But according to me, I will say that it will be not Rubin, as the Rubin architecture has already been shown, and this says we have prepared several new chips the world has never seen before. Nothing is easy because all technologies are at their limits. But according to me, it is going to be N1 and N1X, because it is rumored that they will be launching pretty soon in 2026 to be exact. So this might be the best place to launch it, but we will see. But according to me, N1 and N1X, which is powered by Blackwell architecture and it is more powerful APU, is the APU this GPU on that thing, even though it's powered by ARM architecture, the GPU on that thing, which is based on Blackwell architecture, is closely in CUDA core 6444 CUDA cores, which is almost that of RTX 5070 desktop variant. So it is to be seen what launches, but yeah, I will keep you updated regarding it. And that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.